welcome to another video of Vibing with Via. Today you are going to be spending the day with me, and so you are going to be going through my daily routine, right? I'm taking you along with me. So first things first, when I do get up in the mornings, I am going to be, getting a little prayer, initial prayer and thing. I've done that. So what I'm going to be taking you through is what I do after I've done that initial prayer. So right now, look, I am clad from my head to my toes. I'm ready now to go for my morning walk. All right. So I think I'm going to be walking maybe for 2 to 3 miles, right? And I might be doing a couple laps, right? So I think I will be walking for about 2 to 3 miles, after which I'm going to come back and take you through what that routine is like. But before I do, there is something that I have on a daily basis which I want to show you. See this? Lime water. First step of the day in the mornings, have that warm lime water on an empty stomach, okay? That's step one for me. Once I've gotten up and just read that first word of prayer, get dressed. Warm lime water. Tastes really good. Helps to just clean your body, rid your body of everything that had gone on overnight, all the impurities that's gonna be there. And of course, this is excellent for your skin too. A lot of persons don't know that, and it's good for your digestive system. So, step one. Be quiet. All right, guys. So I'm off. I have started the journey, and if you look in the background, if you look at the sky, you can see that it is actually a beautiful morning. The sun is about to peep out any minute now, but for the last 2 weeks I've not been able to do this because everybody knows that I was definitely out and about and morning but we have to get back into the groove of things, and so in order for us to do that, the best thing to do is to get back into the daily routine as best as possible. So exercise is a must. Alright, so the wickedest thing starts, after all of that 2 miles, guess what? Rain is now officially drizzling. So I gotta walk even faster to get there because I don't want to get wet. None at all. No wetness coming. Morning. Hear that? Dog, keep on telling us say me no want no dog. But once I go to boom for vlog, then you want dog back. Always. Alright guys, that was 5 minutes of meditation. That was 5 minutes of mindfulness. So my morning routine in terms of exercise and just connecting on a spiritual level, that is now officially done. And so I am going to go into my next phase. And the next phase is actually to read just one scripture from the Bible or one saying that's from the Bible. I usually post that on my status in the mornings for those persons who may log on just to be encouraged on a daily basis. So that's what's coming up right now. So let me see what I can show you, what it says. Boom. Precious memories from the word. It's about 200 and odd scriptures that's presented, and on a daily basis I would take one and just read it. This one says, everything is possible for one who believes, and it is from Mark 9 verse 23. Everything is possible for one who believes. Mark 9 verse 23, and then what I'll do is set the stock for the next day. So my morning exercise and just getting fresh air into the lungs and being mindful and meditating you know, saying my prayer while the meditation is going on, and also just reading my one-liner scripture for the day. That's officially done, guys. So the next step of the game is to now feed my body. Time to get me some fruits. This is where I like to eat my fruits in the morning. I like to sit on my staircase and just look at the sun coming through the window and have my fruits. Now, everybody knows that there are a lot of things that I don't eat. One such thing that I'm not a fan of, ripe banana. Give me any amount of green banana, but I don't like ripe banana. But I recognize that I have to try and eat it. So I am very picky when it comes to selecting one. Since it's not something that I like, it has to be very firm, and I don't want it with a lot of spots and stuff on the skin, right? If not, I'm not having it. Very few fruits that I eat. So I've also fixed a plate. Boom, look at that. Love that. OTT apple. I do have some star fruits in it, and I also have some pineapples. So this is what I'm going to be sharing, right, as I go through. Now, my fruits, they have to be peeled, because if the skin looks funny, like if there's anything at all that's on the skin, I don't want it. I'm not going to have it. So I'm very, very picky when it comes to these things. So here we go. Don't mind if my chewing looks a little bit off as well. I'm still having a little bit of issue around this side, even though I'd gone to the dentist. I don't know what miracle they figured I'd work there, but from time to time, I don't know, this area still feels a little bit tender despite it being more than a month. So I'm not chewing on this side, and normally this is the side I would chew on. I'm chewing over here, but I eat the banana first because I don't like it, and I figure the quicker I get this taste out of my mouth, the better it is. So I go in the order of how I like the stuff. All right. What's your morning routine like? Is it that in the morning you exercise, and then after you exercise you come and you get some fruit, or do you drink some tea? What do you really do? I'm going to be having some tea shortly. It's called womb tea. It has some cinnamon. I think it has hibiscus, red clover, red raspberry, a little bit of ginger, peppermint, and maybe one other thing. Not so sure. But I'm going to be having that. It's extremely good for your intestines and your reproductive system, all those organs. And oh, it has chamomile in it as well, and it's very calming. So I tend to take that in the mornings. So now, time for the star fruit. Yeah, but I would see them doing. I'm very funny, as I said. The way how some persons will pick up the whole fruit and bite into it, I'm not doing that. You know about worm and them something will come in a fruits. You have to be careful. I'm not trying to bite into anything that I shouldn't be biting into. So my fruits, they gotta be peeled. This is sweet. And it's a whole plate. So this is the first official meal after the lime water, right? I'm de-seeding. That's a word. To de-seed something. Probably is. And then once I go through that, I don't want the fruits to feel lonely, so I will eat a piece of apple sweet. I don't want the apple to feel left out, like, oh, you choose the star fruit and you're eating the star fruit first, that's because you prefer the star fruit or whatever. That's not the case, apple. I actually prefer you to the star fruit, but I'm telling you on this side because I don't want the star fruit over here to hear and feel jealous. Now, of everything that's in the plate, favorite. Pineapple. Can't get enough pineapple. Love, 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 love. Alright guys, so it's now time for my supplements. And of course I take the vitamin C powder, that is the Cosmic Woman brand. Normally I will be taking these as well, the ones that are supplied by Cosmic Woman, but unfortunately my order has not come through as yet. But not having your order is no excuse for not taking it. So I do have one vitamin C. I take the probiotic 10, very important. Probiotic is excellent for digestive health, and equally probiotics are good for women who also suffer from PCOS, okay? Because you want to ensure that the pH balance is always maintained within the gut, because you know that the gut is where all diseases start, and that's the place that you need to hit the most if it is that you are to control what's going on. So where the probiotic is concerned, I am to take 2 because I'm an adult. The other day I went to the market and I saw a lady whose face I figure was very familiar, and I'm looking at her and I'm saying somehow she looks like somebody who went to college with me. And of course I went over and I asked her, you know, about her profession and everything, and she said to me, but you look like a grub though, take off your mask. You look like a grub, I take off my mask. And she's like, but you still look like a grub. I get it all the time, as I look like a student who is in high school. I wonder if people know my age, like how many years that I've been off the calendar. But I take it as a compliment. I'm happy that I can still look young and fresh and rosy, and I'm still trying, you know, still trying as we go along. Alright, so the next thing that I'll be taking is a mineral supplement, and this one has calcium, magnesium, and it also has zinc, and it has vitamin D3. So this one may reduce like the risk of osteoporosis. It's very good, especially now with what's going on. It's important for you to get zinc. It's very important for you to get zinc in the diet. So I am to take 3 of these. I can take 1 to 3 capsules daily. I'm just gonna go in and take 3. I also have some Even Primrose, but what I'm going to be doing, instead of taking the capsule today, since I'm taking all of 3 and 3, 6 capsules, I don't like take tablet, you know, but I saw it go, you know, you fight the fight to get what you want done. I'm going to be using the Even Primrose oil, and what I will do is to add that to my womb tea. So I'm going to set that to steep in a few minutes. So let's go, taking all these tablets. Oh, Father, carry me. That's out of the way. I'm gonna get my cup. This is my teacup. Notice, most importantly, where is it? It says, the Lord gives wisdom. Proverbs 2 verse 6. I like to use a lot of inspirational things. I figure that is how we keep the right energy going. This is how we get through the day. You know, this is our affirmation. So anything at all that, you know, deals with upliftment, positivity, enlightenment, because I am light, that is what I want to be focusing on. So I'm just gonna rinse this out, and I also get a little teacup too, because this is what I'm going to be putting the herbs in, just to steep it up a bit. So let me just rinse these out real quickly. A herb, I'm a sucker for reusing. Where's my label? My label is supposed to be on this that says womb tea. So this was a coffee jar, right? And what I do, if I'm not able to get the brand womb tea that I would normally buy, as I said, the shipment has been delayed. So I make my own. I get all the herbs together, I crush them, and I put them in a jar. Now, guys, I know this might be crazy. People be like, okay, so why does she have this in a coffee jar? Simple. It's a glass jar, and glass jars are good for actually storing things, right? Good container. So rather than go out and go purchase a separate container for it, there was some coffee here. I washed it out, put my herbs in here, and then guess what? Label it womb tea, and I leave it on my counter. So I was cooking a lot, and because I was cooking a lot, I have a lot of stuff over there. So you might see some milk, some scallion, you're gonna see some baking cups, some all kind of something over there. So, but I'll get to it and clean up clean up the stuff that's not supposed to be here, put them in their rightful place. But my home is a very practical home. My kitchen, especially, is a very practical kitchen. Things happen inside here. All right, so I have my water. and I'm just going to pour that in here. I want you to be able to see what it looks like. Can you see though? Oops. Oh, my full. There. That's what it looks like. And I'm just gonna allow that to sit there maybe for about 5 minutes. Do its thing, after which I'm going to strain it off and I'm going to drop the primrose oil in it and drink it. Alright guys, so once I've gone through that, the next step of the game for me now is to get to work. Now, today is a light day for me. I don't see my arms are big. Anyway, I really need to work out on my arms, but I should be lucky I have arms, as my mother would say. But what happened is today's going to be a very light day for me as it relates to work. I had gone ahead already with some tasks, so pretty much I have about, let's see, maybe 2 hours worth of work that I need to put in, because like I said, I'd said certain things before. Don't mind my little world here. This is all upside down. My library's over there. Everything is upside down because today's not a cleaning day. And like I said, my house is very practical, so forgive me. But I'm gonna actually kickstart work in literally 8 minutes. I'm going to start at 8 o'clock. And so I told you about the tea that I'd be drinking from my cup of wisdom. I do this on a daily basis. The Lord gives wisdom, and I'm going to be drinking from that, and I'm making sure that I remember that the Lord has given every green herb for me. That's what they said in Genesis, right? So I'm really trying to eat from the earth for this month. This, by the way, is the month of May, and it's mindfulness May for me. So I'm trying to eat as best as possible from the earth. I'm not taking anything that is processed. Naturally, as I go through this, I'm going to be losing some weight, but that's not my focus. My focus really is just to get to the best possible healthy version of me, and that's what I'm working on. So I also have here, and I've been talking to you guys about the brand, about the services that I use from Cosmic Woman. I do have here my evening primrose oil, and this one is virgin and organic. I'm multitasking. Don't mind me if I'm not looking to the camera. I'm just setting some stuff because, like I said, I'm kickstarting work at exactly 8 o'clock. And notice I haven't even showered as yet. That's the beauty about working from home. I will shower as soon as I am done doing this here. So what has really happened? Let me just set this. Okay, so what has really happened here is that even primrose is good for menopausal symptoms. It's good for arthritis. It's good for swelling. You know, it's good for all the things that are concerned with things like the reproductive system, and for persons again who may suffer from polycystic ovarian syndrome, anybody who may have endometriosis, fibroids, etc. You really want to invest in this, but please make sure that the one that you're getting is virgin organic evening primrose oil. So what am I going to do? Here it is. I have the cup. I'm just going to get about 5, get this little syringe. This is how it is loaded, and I am going to put about 5 drops in this tea here, and I'm good to go, guys. Just gonna drink it. So it's gonna float on the top, just like how you would see oil. Look, just like how you'd see oil floating. It's gonna float on the top like that. Yeah. Good to go. Doesn't really affect the taste of the tea. So I drink this every single morning, and I will drink it in the afternoon. It's 2 times for the day that I actually take this womb tea. Really good. I still have, but I was happy when I saw this black currant powder in the pharmacy, because as a child, tell me, did you used to drink a lot of Ribena? I was talking to my mother the other day, and I'm like, yo, Ribena though. I drink Ribena till I fed up a Ribena in my sleep. I was even singing the Ribena advertisement because I got a lot of that. But you know, we take some things for granted, not knowing that these things were good, just like pomegranate. I said called pomegranate, that very good. No, I can't afford to purchase it because it's like $4,000 a bottle, but it is really, really good. So this is the Be Organic brand. It's 100% natural, they say. and it's the blackcurrant powder. And you know that blackcurrant is loaded with lots of antioxidants and minerals, so I'm going to be taking that. So what are the health benefits for other persons that are joining in now from a meeting? I can hear them popping up. Okay, so let me see, 3 minutes to go, so I'm gonna wrap this segment very quickly. So the beautiful thing about black currant is that it has amazing health benefits. Things such as it lowers your blood pressure, it regulates cholesterol level, it prevents the formation of cancer. Now, on this package, it didn't say to me specifically which types of cancer, but if something is going to prevent the formation of cancer, then come on, that's something that everybody should be taking, especially women. You know, endocrine cancer is on the rise. Breast cancer is always an issue, so for sure we want to look at that. It lowers bacterial infections. Again, persons who may suffer from things like, you know the drill. Everybody needs to take this. I don't even have to get into why it's important for you to do this. You know, taking anything that is antibacterial or antibacterial. I like to say anti and not anti. I don't know why I'm saying anti. I'm not an American, but you know what I mean. Anything that fights against infection, you want to get rid of that. And it says that blackcurrant enhances memory. No, I already have the memory of an elephant, but it doesn't mean that I can't strengthen that, because one of the things I love to do is to be able to just boom and pick up back whatever, just remember things. And I praise God that my memory is intact. I remember things from even 20-30 years ago, conversations, and I can probably say to you word for word. So that's amazing, right? And it also says that it prevents gastrointestinal inflammation. That is good, because we're targeting once more the gut, and that is what is important. If you must fight against any form of diseases, if you must fight against any form of disease. Look here now, sometimes the grammar is alright, but I don't know what I say, right? You have to ensure that you are targeting the gut. So here it is. Let me just put it a little bit closer so you can see. This is the brand, and I got this in Monarch Pharmacy, and they have others, as I said, but I'm starting off with this one. I'm trying it, and I will tell you how it works. I'm going to pop this in my shake, because once I'm done working, my next meal will be a shake, probably a blueberry shake, something like that. But anyway, I'll take you through the steps. I'm going to make that, and yeah, so this is the juncture we're at now, guys. I am going to be reporting for work in 1 minute, and I'm going to be working for a 2.5 hour period. That's my work time for today, 2.5 hours. So I'm gonna jump on that. So see you in a little bit. All right, guys, so the 2 hours have passed, and I am through with working for today. And guess what? It's food time. What is it going to be? Food is going to be a blueberry shake, which I have made with almond milk. And remember what I said I was going to be putting in there? Let me show it to you again. I was trying this particular, okay, over here. I was trying this particular product for the first time. So I'm going to be tasting it. I like a good blueberry shake. Blackcurrant. It's nice. This nice bud. I love that. So that's it. I put it in my mason jar. I like to use like cups and jars, you know, that are exciting, just to ensure that I stay on my own regime and my own program. And like I said, for this one, for the month of May, I am definitely trying to keep things raw. So I'm not eating any meat per se. No, not per se. I'm not eating no meat. That's what I really mean. So maybe I'll eat fish. I'm not sure. Or maybe no fish. I'll just eat some beans to get the proteins going, the ones that are specific to my blood type. And of course, I will eat my fruits and my vegetables, drink lots of water, that kind of a thing. So I'm really following the blood type diet, and I'm also just eliminating all the carbohydrates, all of the starch content for the month of May, and let me see what happens there. So if you look over here on my counter, guys, look there. You see what's going on here? As much as I'm talking to you, I am in the process of making some green juice. And I have me some star fruit over there, some oranges, some lime, nasty papaya. If I tell you what it smells like, you would have never eat it. I have 2 little measly orange, not orange, what do you call that again? OTT apple. I'm gonna have to get some more. And over there in another bowl, I have me some grapefruit. So I have some fruits, and I'm going to definitely be using that up in the course of this week. You know what else I have to? In this green juice, I have added some string beans. So I've boiled the string bean to eat the string bean, but the water from the string bean, I have added that to the green juice. So guys, you want to try that. Persons who may be insulin resistant or persons who may be diabetic, that's a pro tip. Thank me later. Try it. When you go back to your doctor, they're going to wonder what's going on. If you take things like metformin, glucophage, anything like that, I guarantee they're going to be reducing your dose. Your dose or your dosage, whichever one is the correct word, but they're going to reduce that once you are trying that string bean thing. So guys, thank me, man. Thank me. We're on this journey together. Stick with me. So I am almost at what, 10:30 now in the day. And my next step is that, as you can see, I haven't showered yet, so that's my next step right now. I'm going to get that part going. All right, so catch me shortly. Guys, I'm still my arms are so big. You see the speakers thing? It's crazy. When it's attacking me, it attacks me in my arms and it attacks me in my thighs. Like, it's the hardest work of my life. Sometimes I'm conscious about it, you know. I don't like it, but as my mother always say, you know, you're going through something, but you still have to be grateful that you have arms and that you have thighs. There are some persons who don't have any. And once she takes that route with me in talking about it, I just shut up and be grateful. It's a good thing I don't have low self-esteem and really care about what people would say. All right, so I have this in there. That's my Jamaican castor oil. And I also have what is my argan oil. I use this as well. And pretty much all I'm going to do is just spray here, you know. Okay, last but not least, this is my mouthwash. It's the super oxidized saline all natural advanced solution, alcohol free, non-toxic. This is really good. So as I tell you, you know, I try to use a lot of those products that don't have all these chemicals, etc. My doctor recommended this one, so this is what I use. I want to tell you another trick rather. There's a way in which you can use the same solution for persons who may trouble with, I think it is bacterial vaginosis. Like, you know, there are some persons who have heavy periods, and so at the start of the period or at the end of the period, there's always like some amount of discharge that's going on. There's a way in which this can be fused with distilled water to aid in easing that process. But again, I know about it, but before you try this, make sure you're consulting your doctor. But this product here is really good. All right, stage. So some time ago I did a review on this bentonite clay mask that I got from Earth Elements, and I swear by it. I continue to swear by it. And so this is what I'm going to be applying now, the clay mask, allowing it to dry. And of course, once I have applied the mask, that's when I'm gonna pop in the shower, do my thing. You're not gonna see that part, of course. Rub this in a circular direction. You're not gonna see the part where I'm literally taking the shower, but I'm gonna allow this to dry, and by the time I am through in the shower, this will be ready to wash off, and I'll just wash it off with a little bit of warm water. So it's important to note that when you're applying anything to your face in particular, and also your neck, you want to rub in a circular direction. So you see, my cheeks are fat and rosy, but you just want to be able to keep this up. So circular direction is what you want to use in applying anything, any product at all to your face. Okay, so I am through bathing, and like I said, I wash my face. I want to show you something. This is what I actually took a shower with, the St. Ives hydrating body wash, coconut water and orchid. It's really nice. I saw it in supermarket, decided to get it. It was like $600. The only drawback to it though, and I only recognize this after the fact, is that it has paraffin in it, and I would much prefer that whatever it is that I'm going to be using doesn't have that. But until it's done, it'll go with itself, right? So that's what I use to shower. So I'm done, and I think you see me do this before. And I explained to you that when you dry in your face, you want to pat your face dry. Don't drag your skin down and everything. Everything must always be up. So you can look cute. Is that cute? All right. All Alright guys, so let me show you now. This is what I use on my skin. 100% natural African shea butter. This is my quote-unquote lotion, right? Shea butter, and I will use a little bit of, apart from the shea butter, let me show you what else I will use. A little bit of avocado butter. Again, earth elements, my favorite place to be at. Everything is all natural. That's what I much prefer. Even this avocado butter, it's unscented, right? So this is what I use. I've been using that for some time, and I find that it is working nicely for me, so I continue to use it. Yes, so I'm gonna go through that routine, get dressed very quickly, because listen, I'm running behind time. I really am running behind time, so I'm gonna hurry up now. Wow, the breeze is so cool and nice. Today to me is a perfect day to just drive out, you know, to find somewhere and go. But it's kind of rough because today on Monday, I hate to drive out on a Monday, because you know Monday is like your errands day, you have a lot of things to do. But yeah, all right guys, I'm gonna get dressed. In a real life, I go get dressed. All right people, last step, hydrate your lips a little bit. I'm good to go. I am ready, and it's now time for me to go hit the road, have some errands to run, so I'm out. All right, so lips are hydrated, and last but not least, you have to use up your good perfume, because you're going out there not because corona keep. That does not mean that you're not gonna smell good. I love this. This was given to me as a, what was it again? I think it was a birthday gift or a Christmas gift. I'm not so sure, but anyway, it was a gift. Okay, it was a gift. I love it. The scent is just mild, and yeah, when I walk past people, they're like, oh my god, she smells so good. Yeah, them thing them like. So yes guys, I am heading out now, and you're gonna come with me. Remember, if you're looking for a nice fragrance, make sure you get you some Gucci Guilty. All right guys, let's go. So I'm on the road right now, and this person in front of me did not stop at the roundabout. You know, you're supposed to yield and give way to vehicular traffic on the right. 11:06 JM, you are playing with life. You need to do better. It's either that, you buy your license somewhere, or you know, like you can't read. Me don't know, but that was not cool. So stove, Whirlpool, this is what I like. You have all of the gadgets up here to press. And this is a 30-inch 5-burner gas stove, cast iron burner caps, all of that, and the cost is $106,999. If it is with taxes, like $123,000. I like this stove. I quite like this stove. Here we go with the burners, and let me see what the oven look like. Big, nice oven. Does it have a broiling feature? Is the real question. I think it does. Let me see if it's a broiler, just something there. Oh, it has a broiler. Nice, because if it don't have a broiler in this day and age, it don't make sense, because my current stove have a broiler. My current stove has a broiler. Why am I telling about my English when time come to talk about this? But that's nice. How that come in? Nobody knows that about me. I don't like this one. This one just look big and basic. I don't like this one.
Just looking right there. All right.
Yes. Can I get this stove over here so for cheaper? That's the real question. This one. It says 126,000. You can't give me it for cheaper. 123. Why?
It just came off a promotion.
What does that mean? If it just came off a promotion, does that mean it was cheaper?
Yes, it was.
So why you bring up the price when you know I was coming here today? It didn't sense.
It was a month long.
Right, but you never sensed that I will be coming in this month as opposed to last month. But I did. You should have sensed my presence, that I am here and this is what I am doing. Okay, so the free lantern still come with the stove, so that's the promotion. But I don't want a lantern, not because hurricane season around the corner. I don't want a lantern. I want the stove. I want the stove for cheaper. That's how I defend. But really, the stove is to come, but I'm interested in a fridge.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm vlogging at the same time.
Oh, you're vlogging?
Yes, I am. This one is really nice. This is the Whirlpool 26 cubic feet French door refrigerator. Really nice, you know, at a whopping price of $353,049. Me say, them fridge can't empty if you buy it. Remember when I get with fridge and when neighbor they say something like, then after I get that fridge spare crackers and I go eat poor thing. But never know say it by cash and never know where it come from. But I like this one because of how these things are arranged. The shelves are nicer. Even the ice maker is a little bit neat and it just not in the way. And I like the crispers. Like the crispers, and then there's an additional whatever this is. Oh, this is so cool. And it big, you know? Watch out, it got all the
So
way
far,
back.
but so you
You don't never know by looking though.
Right,
No.
you can put a
I
lot
like
of
this.
stuff in this one. This one is good, but I forgot when you see for lot of men are bright.
I like that, and I like how this one comes with the trays at the bottom.
Yeah, this is
I believe it.
This is a nice freezer space.
Yeah, this freezer space is good.
Because
It's
they
just
don't
that
need space for ice.
you don't need that. Yeah,
Exactly. It's just for you.
yeah. The only problem for this one is the price, though. I'll be very honest with you. I'd take this right now had it not been for the price. You know, I'm like this too. You come with your ice type cube dark crush. It has the light temperature. Oh yeah, fast, cool. Excitement this you can lock it, and this little thing for filter reset. Oh, and it's gonna light up. I like that. I love the fact that it's going to light up. Yeah. Me know, one could I lock us up, but I mean, you know, this look like a modern lighting up, so I appreciate that. I know I'm very much into the whole business of kitchen gadgets, so here we have an air fryer to the lovely tune of, call that $40,000, right? And this one comes with the capability to broil and dehydrate, to toast, bagel, broil, rotisserie, air fry, dehydrate, reheat, bake, roast, warm pizza, dehydrate, slow cook. You can do a whole heap of things, it seems. Oh boy, kitchen gadgets. But as bossy as this be, this is the inside. Oh, so I guess this is the tray for the air frying. As bossy as this be, it's still small.
Yeah, it is.
It'll be easy to buy one of the air fryers that look more like the crock pot to me. Alright, and what is over here? So this is a convection toaster oven. Yeah, I love this, but the one at my yard is still bigger. Yeah, the one I have at home is more like this, but it's still a little bit bigger. This is it, but it's still a little bit bigger. Alright, nice gadgets, my thing. You know, I live for these gadgets. Blender iron and toaster oven combo, so I'm assuming you get this here and this together. This little man, this must if you want baby, because big people could have never used this. Alright, so we buy apple from one dirty clothes woman. Then that me just hear and say, but anyway, the apples don't look badly. She had on an apron, but I guess she'd been through a lot of stress. So we get some apples, $300, you know, for one bag of apple. Look where life come to. So this is a part of the errands, right? Other one the kind of bruises. Me go home, me go wash it and eat it. But yeah, that's how we stop. You know it go. You have to pick up all the fruits you can while you can.